Hi, I'm Andrea Doyle, Workplace Mediator and Conflict Manager. In this post, I'm going to be talking about what should be happening in the workplace when employees return from mediation with an agreement on a positive way forward. So firstly, it's important that those participants at the mediation feel that they are supported back in the workplace during the implementation phase of their mediation agreement. So whether that's through a weekly check-in, it could be for 15 minutes, it could be for 30, it might be for an hour to start with. And it's an opportunity for those participants to realise that they are being supported in the workplace, that everybody in the workplace wants this agreement to be successful and for everybody to be able to move forward. The other way that they can receive support when they return to the workplace is for these employees to undergo a skills gap analysis in the area of conflict management. So as HR managers, we're quite comfortable with the concept of skill gap analyses. So this is an opportunity to be able to use a skill gap analysis in conflict management to be able to assist these two participants from the mediation to identify exactly where they have gaps in their conflict management skills, and then to be able to work through them and provide them with some strategies and some tips so they can start to close those gaps that they have in managing themselves and others in conflict. So as well as the time before a mediation process, the time taken during the mediation process, it's also important to consider, do you have time after the mediation process to continue to support the employees back in the workplace? I've got a great story of a lady I was working with when we looked at her gaps around managing herself and managing others in conflict. The first key element that she decided that she wanted to work on was her confidence during conflict. So she would come to the meetings with me and she'd share ideas that she wanted to talk about with her colleague, and we would then role play the situations as to how the meeting could go. We role play how it would go if it went well. We role played how it would go if it was okay outcome, but we also role played what would happen if it just went pear-shaped. And from those role plays, she was able to put herself in a position so she was already prepared for what could happen. She had an idea of what to look for if the situation was going to go pear-shaped, but she also then worked out how she would manage herself during that particular situation. I'm pleased to report that not only has she gained confidence in managing herself in conflict, but the confidence that came through that process has been one of the factors that have seen her gain 2 promotions in the last 3 years. So it's important that when you're the HR manager and you've got staff returning to your workplace after a mediation, that there's plenty of time available for them over the coming weeks and months to support them in the development of any conflict management skill gaps that they may have. It's also important that they feel supported during the implementation phase of the agreement they designed during the mediation, and the opportunity then to support them during the implementation phase and also through the development of their skills gaps in the area of conflict management reduces the likelihood that they'll be back in a mediation room anytime in their career. Thanks very much for listening today. I hope this has given you something to think about in relation to how you're supporting employees when they return to the workplace after a mediation. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.